how this here I had on this end before it switched over to the middle part, right? Yeah, I don't know how, and then when I took it off, I redid it and put it back over here. And then today when I woke up, again, it was in between the moon and my crystal. I don't know how. But evidently that's how it's supposed to be. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was. That was weird. Anyways. I don't know who asked, who was wanting to know what they did to me. But trust me, you don't want to know. I have experienced every type of abuse known to man, things worse than nightmares are made of. The things I've seen and experienced. I'm not scared of nobody. Like, everything I've been through, that's the thing. I'm not scared of shit. These people have my address. They doxed my address on my live over 90 times one night. And there's proof of it. It would have started after they got me when I was 20, once I was taken. There's times when I go walk in Manhattan alone at night. Nah, I don't care. See, I have no reason to be scared. Why would I be scared of when the most powerful, most evil group of people on the face of the fucking goddamn earth, who everybody's terrified of, that are scared of nothing, what do I have to be scared of when that group of people is actually scared of me? Absolutely fucking nothing. If I'm Tanyan, it's most likely looking like I most likely am. I was taken when I was 20 months old and trafficked, or not really trafficked because I was kept by the same people for about a year probably. Or at least months. I was most likely prostituted. Do I have memories? Yes. Yes, I do. Do I have memories of being kept where I was kept? Yes. Do I have memories of how I was transported? Yes. And here's the really fucked up thing. Yeah. And even more fucked up, the abuse continued in that after these people got me. But then I have people that have been on here trying to re-traumatize me. Trying being the keyword. They tried to get me to shut up by letting me know they have my address by calling the cops on me. To have the cops show up at my house twice. June 7th, 1983. How did I finally get away? I packed up my car and left that house for good. in January of 2022. Or no, sorry, January of 2023. A scam for what? How am I to be scamming people, you have to keep repeatedly asking for money, right? Right? I don't do that. That's a good question. If I'm not her, why do I look like her family? That would be my question. People want to come on here saying I'm a scammer. This is all about scamming and shit. No. You must be new. So, I know, right? Share the wealth. Shit. I'm such a scammer that I had to ask my landlord for a roll of toilet paper. That's how much of a scammer I am. Right. You know. I don't. No, not by the people. No. Well, my oldest daughter's father was extremely abusive, and he tried to unalive me when I was pregnant with her. My second daughter's father was something else. He was abusive too. So, for those of you new here, this is Tanya Michelle Williams. That's her age progression photo. I don't know. But I want y'all to take into consideration the people that are calling me a scammer and that. Where are they getting it from? Where did they get it from? The other Heather, correct? The other Heather who also lied to me and lied to everybody else and can't keep her fucking story straight to save her goddamn life. Why am I sad? I'm fed up. That's the thing, I'm probably the realest motherfucker you would ever meet. I don't lie about shit. No, not you. I'm talking to Mesa 50, who wants to come on and say, just be real. Stop doing this. Stop doing what? Telling my story about what I've been through and shit? Fuck off. Oh, I did. Oh, they said I'm lying about modeling. Okay. Well, let's see. Shall we? Let's take a look at something. Rolling. Where are they? These are all my test shots. Let me flip the camera around. Look. Studio One. They're not glamour shots. Hate to tell you. Studio One, it's a legit modeling agency. It's funny that people want to call me a liar on that. Yeah. See, unlike people that say, oh, I've had those done, they're glamour shots. No, they're not. Also, I've been involved with VIP Ignite since 2023. I actually have, contracts. Thank you. So, and I've had meetings with agencies as well. I don't know. You could call BS all the fuck you want. I don't care. That's the difference. I don't care. Evidently not. Thanks. Happy birthday, by the way. I didn't know it was your birthday. Happy birthday. No, not a pathological liar. I'm as real as they come. But I'm guessing you're a pathological liar. I mean, it's kind of pathetic, honestly. We're just gonna take care of this right now. I'm doing alright. It's pathetic. Like, evidently, they've never heard of plus size modeling or commercial modeling or model. Modeling comes in all different shapes, ages, sizes, all of us. We do. And for all I know, it's my daughter again on a fake account. I know. Obviously, it's like, why? Thanks. I went and did I was not pleased with the pictures at all, and I've been to those type of shoots before. Things did not make sense. Like, when you go to do these shoots, you're supposed to fill out a form, and they do your measurements. They write it out on that piece of paper. They didn't do that. I don't know. Me, I believe in building each other up, not bashing each other. And yeah, my oldest daughter. She's been behind a lot of it for the past 2 years. My daughter and I don't have a relationship for a reason. See, she believes the lies that have been told to her, and she blames me for everything she's ever been through in her life, even though there's no way I could have been there. My daughters were they were adopted out. They were not taken out of my custody. They were taken out of somebody else's custody. And before the last court date, I was tricked by the caseworker to relinquish my rights. Hey. Thank you. I'll be happy when these fucking test results come back. Because it still doesn't feel real, and I'm still numb about it, I guess. It doesn't feel real. It feels... The best way I can put this is... I feel like I'm in a soap opera or the Twilight Zone, or I'm and then part of me is waiting for Ashton Kutcher to pop out and say, haha, you've been punked, so I can, in the throat. That's how it feels. Or like you're in the Truman Show. I've seen all the movies, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna write a book. I was planning on writing a book before this ever came about. Because my book would be, I've been told for years, you need to write a book. So yeah, this is definitely going to be, yeah. Y'all ever see the movies back in the day, the Lifetime movies? I know first name is Steven, about the kids being kidnapped in that, right? I watched those. My heart went out to these children, but I'm like, I could never understand I would never be able to understand what they went through. Even as a kid, my heart went out to these kids. And I thought, well, I would never understand. And then here I am. And I still don't understand. And I still don't know how to feel. And I hate it. Because if I am her, my whole life has been a lie. Okay, so the other Heather is the one that came in my life and said she was my long lost sister. I was her long lost sister named Tanya who was kidnapped. Most likely she's related some way, somehow to the kidnappers. Or she lived in the area at the time. Or her family did and heard about it, something. My bet still lies upon she's related to the kidnappers in some way. So I don't. And the lie is on top of lies on top of lies on top of lies on top of lies. Oh yeah, she definitely knows. She definitely knows something. Because how did she know that I was Tanya? I didn't even know. How'd she know any of it? Here's the thing. Her family, that would be on my live too, said that they have pictures of me when I was little. Holding me and shit like that when I was little. So how the fuck would they have pictures of me? And how did they know that I was Tanya? Turns out her father is an ENT. Or was. I've always had problems with my ears. When you were 2, you had tubes put in your ears when you were 2.5. You had your tonsils out when you were 2.5. Everything when I was 2.5. Nothing before. The man that took me gave me an orange or red safety sucker. I am wondering how all these people knew each other and how they were all related, though. And evidently, the father, Tanya's father, failed half the lie detector test. Also, how does your 20-month-old child go missing and you don't know she's missing for 30 minutes and then you don't call police for another 2 hours? I was also told that the grandmother a couple weeks later went and paid off the land and the house. So the house is in the family. And she paid it off with cash. Just talking about whether, a case. Waiting on finding out, waiting on the results. $1993. I think it was in May. Sean was born in April, so it could have been June or July of 1983. She passed away in June or July of 1983, or 1993. Not 83, 93. The case is open, waiting on DNA test results. Well, some of the people involved are dead, but the others will be, yeah. So, well, where do I begin? I might be a person that was kidnapped in 1983. My landlord's doing alright. She's hanging in there best she can. Emily, why don't you just... I think it's past your bedtime. Yeah. Thanks. No, not yet. I kind of need the beginning of the book before I can, and I'm going to... I'm going to have a ghostwriter do it, because I'm not going to be able to do it because, I mean, I can, but it's going to be a lot. I mean, there's a lot still to deal with, too. You know? You can type it for me. Yeah. Hello. Just talking. Thank you. I'll be happy when the test results come back, that's for damn sure. Good news is I am all caught up in school now and I'm doing good. So, yeah, passing my classes, so that's good. And next term, starting in like 2 weeks, I only have one class. So, my DNA test results to see if I'm Tanya or not. So, got that going. Monday, I'm probably going to be getting in contact with the lawyer from the school to see what I can do about legal proceedings for the whoever ScamSlam is about them recording my lives and posting them without my consent and making money off of it, which is illegal. So, and here's the other thing that people need to realize. Whether I'm Tanya or not, I have a few lawsuits that are going to be, certain person turning my world upside down like she did. And seeing what she did. That is a lawsuit. Now, I'm not sure who you are, Patrick, but it's pretty pathetic that you come in here and say what you say, because I can guarantee you I worked more in my life than you ever did in yours. Also, I have gastroparesis and cannot work. So unless you are feeding me, financing me, or fucking me, shut the fuck up. Okay? No, see, I have a life. See, I'm in school for criminal justice and things like that. On top of everything else I'm going through at the moment. You could see your fucking way out. Thank you. Oh, well, Patrick, you seem to care because you're on here trying to... I don't know what you're trying to do, but you're not going to succeed at it. See, I've worked my whole life. Hello. Oh no, Patrick, see, I've worked my whole life, especially if I am Tanya. I was prostituted from 20 months old. And then raised a baby that wasn't even mine from the time he was born for the first 2.5 years of his life. And he was born in 1986. So until you want to fucking walk a mile in my shoes or whatever, fuck off. Okay? No, I don't. But I will put... You want to know what? I'd be very careful because it will make you wish your mama had swallowed you instead of simply letting your daddy impregnate her. Now, Patrick, trying to come at someone who has been traumatized in their life and abused and everything else, I'm going to make a suggestion. I suggest you get off the internet, go find out where you left your common sense, your decency, your heart, your compassion for others, and reevaluate your personality and become a better person, and come back and people might actually like you. Highly, you know what makes a person ugly? It's what's in here, and the way you treat others. Well, let's see something. I really don't care. When people think that because you're on the internet you have to deal with haters, that's not a case. That's not the case. Quite honestly. It's for attention and shit like that is why they do it. It's pathetic. You talking about Musk? I don't think we want to get into the whole political shit. We don't want to get into the political shit because some people will not like what I have to say about it. Yeah, you're not going to like what I have to say. That's why we're not talking about politics. No. You miss Patrick, well then go find him. See, James, we're just gonna do this real quick, James. Say bye-bye, James. This is pathetic. You would think that the people that do this shit, if they want attention that bad, the people that live stream me and that, why not go do it with a bigger creator? You want clout in that? Go bother Ash Trevino, whatever her name is. Okay? Go with that. Not someone who's done nothing to hurt anybody. You know what I mean? I know. But they want to come on here and hate on me and Alicia for what? She's probably part of it too, shit. I don't know either, honestly, I fucking don't. It's beyond me that people... Lord have mercy. You mean, how did I figure it out? Well, I didn't know anything about it until, right before Halloween. Someone came in my life and said, "Oh my God, you're my long-lost sister named Tanya. You were kidnapped." And it just went from there, and then I found Tanya Michelle Williams on the missing children's website for missing and exploited children. Saw the age progression photo, and I dropped my phone. And then I came live. I was like, "This isn't me. Please tell me this doesn't look like me. Please tell me this isn't me." And then someone else called the sheriff's department, and they looked me up on here, and they said, "Oh my God, she looks just like the age progression photo," and told me to call, and I did, and that's how it all happened. So, yeah, it is, to say the least. You know? I'm sure it will. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens the way it's meant to. Is it raining? Sounds like it's raining. Yes, because it is. Well, the snow's gone, now it's rain. Mother Nature is bipolar. You know? I am ready for spring. Well, the last time I talked to the Texas Ranger, he said within 30 days, so that was like a week or two ago, so hopefully soon. I know you're all you're patiently waiting, whatever you want to call it. And obviously, I am too. But you also gotta think about how the family, they've been waiting to find out what happened to Tanya since it happened. Well, I do a lot of gardening. I do a lot of spicy cookies and the broccoli and all that. As of late, it's been it's been kind of like. Actually, I'm gonna be honest. Since this whole thing started, it's gotten to the point where I started doing it like I was doing it when I was in the center. From the time I get up till the time I go to sleep. Spicy cookies causes sighing? spicy cookies. How do I... Stoner Gump. He makes the spicy candy. I make spicy cookies. Spicy, you know, that kind of thing. I'm hoping to eventually move where I want to, you know, yes, garden cookies, yes. If I had my choice to live out of anywhere I could live in the if it came to the United States, it'd be Florida. Actually, if I could, I would have a couple different homes. I'd have a home in the middle of nowhere in the country. I'd have a home on the beach in Florida, and then I'd also get a home in Italy or something like that. Yeah. Yes, but Bob Marley cookies, yes. I make Bob Marley cookies. I don't like the cold. Yes, I'm good. Because I yawned? I didn't know sighing and yawning was a problem. I thought that was a normal human thing. Yes, I think Juju likes the Bob Marley cookies a lot. Yeah, I know, right? Why, like, now I know why, this is why Frankie doesn't do lives like this. Because, you know, why are you yawning? When you're singing, if he was singing, why are you singing and not dancing? Why are you dancing and not singing? Why are you chewing out of the left side of the right instead of the right side of your mouth? Why, you know, it's like... And why do you care so much? Oh, is it you want attention, Jennifer? I'm sorry, you're on the wrong live. Jesus Christ. It's like, isn't it past the kids' bedtimes? I blocked them. Don't worry, they'll be back on another fake account. That's what they do. They keep coming back on fake accounts. Yeah. Well, that's been going on for a long time. When I say a long time, I have been stalked in tormented and everything else on this app for the past 2 years. Past 2 years. This is actually my third account I've had. Well, I currently live in New York. I know. So someone said homework girl is here to irritate me? Yeah. Don't you know your haters are your biggest fans? Sure shit seems that way, huh? Oh. Well, I'm all caught up on my homework, thank you. Yeah, here's what I don't understand. You block them and then they make a fake account, make repeated fake accounts just to come on here and say the things they do and shit like that. It's like, thank you. Oh, you made the shepherd's pie again? It's gone now. Lord have mercy. I get a gold star for what? Finishing my work for my criminal justice class or my English class? For my race ethnics and something else class? Or my intro to communications class? Well, at least I'm passing it this time. Night. Because, last term I failed my class because of all the shit. I wasn't able to concentrate. Or anything because of, when your world gets turned upside down. It's liable to happen. Do I make what? I don't think I know what that is. If I may know what it is, just not understanding what you're saying. I don't know. Pure goalies? Oh. Yeah, no. I have not made dumplings. Okay, so, like, potato stuffed thingies. I make shepherd's pie. I've never heard of them. Potato stuffed dumplings? I've never heard of that. Is it an Italian thing? Because if it's an Italian thing, I'm gonna have to try and make it. Oh, okay. Well, how else do you get to a man's heart? Through a stomach, right? And if the man's Italian, which I've tried, so. Well, I'll have to try. Somebody will have to send me the recipe, and I'll have to try and make it. Yeah, I've tried. Which videos? The one of Frankie singing I Will Always Love You? Makes me cry every time I hear it. Every time I listen to it. You know, I didn't even cry when I listened to Whitney sing it or Dolly Parton sing, nothing like that. But with him, you know. Maybe someday. I don't control, like, I've been in love with him for 4 years. I can't help that. And I've been told everything under the sun by people. Not him, but others. You'd be surprised what I've been told by him. Yeah, maybe not so much. I'm alright. I'm alright. I have a lot on my mind, I guess. the hell did that do that for? Maybe someday I'll get lucky and he'll finally decide to speak up, say something, finally be with me. Who the fuck knows? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. You know? So. Until he decides. If he decides. I just gotta keep pushing forward and moving forward and shit. And just let nature take its course and que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera, what will be, will be. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with this. Because I send it back, it'll get sent back to me like it did. The address is not real. The test has not come back yet. They said within 30 days, but so let me explain what this smells like. So this honey ode, right? I decided to use it again tonight just to see. It's very musky. I think it's unisex. It's just not my thing, and it's the best way I can put it is oh, I bought it from TikTok Shop, yes. Yes, I did. I tried getting a refund. They would not give me a refund till the company got it back, but when I sent it to the company, I got it back in the mail a couple days ago, actually. That's why I did not get the refund right away like I usually do every other time, because their address is fucking fake. So Bella Vita, whatever, don't yeah, it's Bella Vita Luxury Honey Ode. Don't do it. Yeah. Because it scanned into the system fine and everything, and then I got it, like, with, there was a thing taped to it saying, it couldn't be delivered. Wrong address, couldn't be delivered, something like that, and then, return to sender. So I got it back. So I'm out the money. that I spent on the fucking thing. It smells like, I think the reason why to me it smells like an old woman's perfume, and that is because it's musky, and I think that's what Joan used to wear was musky perfume. I don't know, but it just doesn't, I don't like it. But I thought I'd give it another try, since I can't send it back. So now I don't know what I'm going to do with it, and it's just no. Now I know there are people out here that like this. It's just not my thing. I tried that. Give it to my landlord. They said that the company had to get it back first, but then when I contact the company, they say, oh, well, you got to contact TikTok. They're in the TikTok shop customer service. They're the ones who are in charge of giving you the refund. And then TikTok shop says, no, they have to, they're in charge. So, yeah, it's the Honey Ode. Yeah. So, yeah. Maybe I will give it to my landlord because I'm not going to use it and I can't get the money back for it. And if she doesn't like it, she can give it to somebody else. I don't care. But yeah, I'll call her tomorrow and tell her I have something for her or something. No. It's musky. The best way I can explain it is it smells like old women's perfume, like your grandmother's perfume. Maybe it's because of the muskiness in it or whatever, but it doesn't. It supposedly smells like honey. Yeah. It does not smell like honey to me. Yeah. See, I use honey shampoo. My hair does not smell like this. My hair smells like honey because I use the Whole Blends honey shampoo. It does not smell like honey. No. Says, show your sweet side with honey ode, lion sack of shits. A fruity floral melody of honey and bergamot. The top is, I don't know, I can't pronounce sweet, while the middle notes add floral flavor, whatever. The base of the oats is The base of oat and vanilla is all you need to come. This is full of shit. I'm going to tell you right now. If there is any scent of honey in it, it's very, very, very light. You cannot, no. Fruity floral, my ass. Fruity floral, my ass. This is no. O-U-D. I don't know. It's the Honey Ode Bella Vita Luxury. Don't get it. This does not smell anything. This is not fruity floral. Nothing like that. Doesn't smell anything like that. Like, no. That's why I buy things on my own, with my own money, so I will always give an honest review. Let people know. Don't waste your time on that shit. Like, I use the Angel stuff. That one's pretty good. I got that because it was somebody else's favorite, not mine. But then I used the Latifah Yara candy, which was like less than $20 on Temu. And I like this one too. But when I get my school money again, when I have the money to do it, I'm going to get my favorite perfume. Which is Victoria's Secret, Love, and First Love. Those are my favorites. But this is a fuck this shit. It's just a no-go. Oh, the candy one, the pink one I have? Yeah, that one's good. I love the Victoria's Secret. Yes. I love the Victoria's Secret stuff. Let me put it to you this way about this perfume here. You can find perfumes from the Dollar Tree that smell better. I know, because I used to wear the Dollar Tree perfume. It smelled good. The ones I would pick. That is disgusting. That actually smells like some of the Dollar Tree perfumes that I would not wear. Yeah, like, the Victoria's Secret, Love, and First Love. I also like the, what were they? Velvet Petals, and Pink Seduction, and, yeah, I like those too. But the reason I got this is because everybody was talking about it, how it smelled so good, and it smelled like sex in a bottle or whatever and all this. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll try it because everybody's making this huge deal about it. That's one reason why I will buy things to try if I like them. Obviously, I'm going to tell you, definitely recommend. Or if I don't like them like this, I will suggest don't waste your time and money. Temu. You will find all the perfumes that are listed on here, you will find on Temu and Shein for cheaper. Everything listed on the TikTok shop you can find elsewhere cheaper. And here's the thing about TikTok shop. Also, when you buy things off the TikTok shop, the sellers only get 50% of the money. TikTok keeps the other 50%. I know this because I got an email one time from them saying that I could start selling my own stuff on there and they would keep 50% of the money and I would keep it. That's how I found out. Yeah. That's why I said a good place to order from is like Temu and Shein, and if you don't like whatever it is, they will let you send it back. And if it's something like perfume and that, and it's whatever, if something is wrong, like Temu, they'll give you your money back, either credit for on Temu or give you your money back and won't make you send the product back. It just depends. A lot of times it's like that. Like that one jumper I had with the butterflies on it that the button broke off. I got my money back from that because the button broke off and I couldn't wear it again. So yeah. But I am going to get it again because I did like it. But yeah, definitely. If you see something on the TikTok shop, look elsewhere for it. But like no, they still ship to the U.S. I think those, like, if it's individual buyers, like somebody like me or you or something like that, it's different than if it's a big company trying to make stuff, or, you know what I mean? But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you just gotta look and, it's not gonna list it available for you to buy if they won't ship it here. If they're not if they're not willing to ship it to you, then they won't sell it. Then it's not gonna be listed. Actually, you do know who's paying the tariffs, right? We are. What's new in my life? What have I been doing? Not a whole lot. Still mad about this damn perfume coming back, but so been racking my brain. I've been racking my brain trying to figure this out. Because I know that someone on my live right now, I'm not sure who yet, but eventually I will figure it out. Someone on my live who I'm sure has been a supporter or seems like a supporter, is most likely not who they appear to be, and is most likely playing both sides, so to speak. But most likely it's someone who is live streaming my live for another group of people. Because the ones that do, the person doing it, or the ones doing it, will talk to me and act like a supporter. To try and get my guard down. Oh yeah, it's been going on. Well, I know someone on here is on a second account or something, live streaming my live on. They have it on one account, but on a different account, they're on someone else's live, and they are live streaming, talking mad shit. I'm guessing, because that's what usually happens. Not to mention, one in particular, ScamSlam. How do they keep getting my, how do they keep recording my lives to post them when I've blocked every account? But that's okay. I'm sure the lawyers will take care of all that. They'll handle all that. Because, that's a crime. When you're recording me and then posting it to another social media app without my consent, and you're making money off of my story, my image, my talents, whatever it is, you're making money off of me, that is a crime. It's at the very least a lawsuit. That's just it. I've blocked all Scammy Claus's accounts too. Yes, I love animals. I'm allergic to cats, though. I'm very allergic to cats. I always have been. Number one, I don't know who you are, but please don't call, why are you calling me sister? I honestly don't know who you are. And this isn't gonna, because I know, I can imagine what you're trying to do here. And I'm just blocking you, because I'm not dealing with it. Look up my name on YouTube, and there's the YouTube account, ScamSlam. There's over 90 videos of my lives on there. Now, this person is making money off of me. Come to find out. Yeah. They're making money off of me. Go on YouTube, look up my name. There's a whole playlist of over 90 videos of my lives that have been screen recorded. Or recorded in some way, shape, or another. I've done that. Now I'm going to be contacting a lawyer. I don't know, you'll have to go ask them, because I'm sure they're live streaming me right now talking mad shit like they like to do. But will never have the cojones to come say it to my face. I mean, they all have my address. Show up. They hide behind behind fake accounts, behind computer screens, behind phones and shit like that, but they will never come say it to my fucking face. Because they have no cojones. See, if I'm going to say something to somebody or about somebody, I will say it to their fucking face, too. There's a difference. And to try and continuously try and make me out to be a scammer and physically say on live in front of how many people that I'm a scammer and everything else, that is defamation of character, along with calling whatever they're saying about me defamation of character, which can be proven. It's all fun and games until lawsuits are filed. It's all fun and games till law enforcement contacts them. And I can assure you they're probably laughing right now on their lives while I'm saying this. Because they think it's funny and they think I'm full of shit. So let's look it up, shall we? Because some people don't know how to fucking look things up on their own. They just think they're going to get away with whatever. Is it a crime to record someone on their live on social media and then post it to another platform without their knowledge or consent and make money off of it? Yes, recording someone on their live social media stream and then posting it on another platform without their knowledge or consent, especially while making money off of it, is likely considered a crime, as it could violate their privacy rights and potentially constitute copyright infringement. Depending on the specific circumstances and jurisdiction, you could face legal action if you do this. Most jurisdictions have laws protecting individuals' privacy, and recording someone without their consent, especially in a situation where they reasonably expect privacy, could be a violation. Copyright laws, well, in this case it would be because it's my story and then I sing on here too. So that's if you are directly reposting a significant portion of someone else's live stream, you could be infringing on their copyright, which is also illegal. Making money from someone else's content without their permission further strengthens the case for a legal violation. You didn't get my consent, so there's that. Check platform policies. Use fair use guidelines. See, just mainly, definitely. I mean, it's on YouTube. There's like 90 plus videos on there of my live streams. So because I sing in the majority of my live streams, that's you're committing a crime. Did you not know that? But don't worry, I'll be contacting a lawyer on Monday at my school, because I have lawyers at my disposal. So, oh yeah. See, I'm a very nice person, but don't take my kindness for weakness, which many people seem to like to do. You know. Oh yeah, go on YouTube, look up my name. There's a whole list. There's a playlist. They count as ScamSlam. And I have proof that I opted out of being recorded. So they weren't supposed to be able to record me anymore, so now they found a different way to do it. I got them from the outlet mall down by the ferry for like $20. Well, 19 something. They're my favorite PJs. I don't even make money off my own content or my singing or anything like that, or my own story. So I don't know how this person thinks they're going to continuously getting away with this, because they're not going to. My leopard ones. Yeah, but it's too cold to wear those right now. Because it has the robe, but it's a tank top with very short shorts. Baby booty shorts. So, yeah. It's too cold right now. So, yeah, it's like... Not the brightest bulb in them. Not the brightest crayon in the box, you know? Yeah. And evidently she's not smart enough to know that she can get in trouble, not just for what she does to me, but everybody else too. There's a few people that will be. Yeah, they usually think that, and that's why they're so foolish. Because she's not untouchable. Good evening. I'm doing okay. She's not untouchable. I don't know why she would think that. I mean, especially in my case, if she thinks she's untouchable, she's got another thing coming. I mean, she's probably going to have a lot of answering to do with law enforcement in that, too. So, it is funny though, isn't it? So what is ScamSlam's real name? Alright, hon, I'll see. We'll talk later. Am I know who ScamSlam really is? I mean, it's okay if nobody does. The lawyers will find out. Hello. I'm sorry to hear that, hon. Yeah. I'm alright. Because, this is a lawsuit at the very least with ScamSlam. At the very least. It won't be hard to find out. So, go on YouTube and type in my name. And there will be a playlist of over 90 videos of my lives that have been recorded and posted on there by someone named ScamSlam. And they are making money off of me. My story, my everything. They're making money off of it. They're making money off recording my lives and posting them and all this shit. And live streaming. Which is a crime. Because you do not have my consent. And I have proof that I've tried getting it to stop. So now, because this person does not want to stop, and they think it's funny, and they keep doing it and keep sending in people to be fake supporters and that, just to do this shit. I'm getting a lawyer. I'm calling my school Monday because I have lawyers at my disposal and I should have just done this before. Because at the very least, this is a lawsuit. Yeah. and trying to make me out to be a scammer. Defamation of character. A lot of different things. I mean, making money off of my story and my content, and I sing in the majority of my lives. So that's copyright infringement as well. Yeah, we'll be seeing. I'm sure I'll be meeting ScamSlam in court. We're gonna be seeing each other in court. This is not a joke. So I have lawyers at my disposal that I don't have to pay for. While ScamSlam will have to pay for a lawyer. Yeah. I've blocked every one of their accounts. And somehow they keep getting in here by making fake accounts and sending others in that kind of thing. So, it's somebody. That's what I would like to know. There was only a couple times where I did say I needed help with something, and it's the only time it's very rare. And I don't need, it's been only a couple times I've ever asked for help. And I've always offered to pay it back. But because of those couple times I asked for help, that would make me a scammer, supposedly, according to this person and their little group of followers. I want to put this in terms people can... Yeah, then there's Ash Trevino, whatever. I'm such a scammer that I had to ask my landlord for a roll of toilet paper. That's how much of a scammer I am. Because I don't ask for help. It's very rare. Oh, Ash Trevino? Yeah. I've seen it lately all over TikTok. She's the one that made that song with Santos, the 19-year-old. She's 36, doesn't have beds for her kids at her house. That would be the song. You wanna know how it smells? As Santos. Whatever. It's like... Nah, dude. She's had 26 cases. Yeah, she's had about 26 CPS cases against her. Is in fact a scammer. Is a horrible, doesn't take care of her kids at all. And the list goes on and on and on, and these people are coming at me. But could be going after somebody that should be gone after. Like, the number of scammers on here that these people could be going after, but they're going after me who, it's... No. You're not this is a whole different situation. There's someone named ScamSlam who has been recording my lives and live streaming my lives and everything else, and has been posting them on YouTube and profiting off of it. Them and the little crew try and tell people I'm a scammer and all this shit. What I was talking about earlier is I actually was adopted in 1990 by the woman who I believed was my aunt and her husband. But yes, I really was adopted. But no, if I'm telling you, I was actually kidnapped and the adoption was illegal. I would have been kidnapped in 1983. Yeah, I know it's a lot of different things going on. But yeah, you have real scammers on this app, and then you have me, and then these people decide to go after me instead of the actual scammers. Go figure. Which, profiting off of my content and that's a crime. A lawsuit at the very least. Not to mention defamation of character. So not sure who ScamSlam is, but I'm sure I'm going to be finding out who she is real fucking soon when I meet her in court. So, while I have lawyers at my disposal, ScamSlam will have to be paying for them. Wait a minute. I'll have to get her out of casinos first. Hold up. I know who Lisa Richard is. You're talking about ScamSlam is actually Lisa? Lisa Richards is a scammer. Are you saying ScamSlam is Lisa Richard? Lisa Richards? Oh yeah, I knew about that. I heard about that. Who is? Lisa Richards or ScamSlam? Because it's like they're big mad because I'm on public assistance. I'm on Social Security and food stamps and that. But I can't work. No, Lisa Richards, there's no way she would be. Lisa Richards has addictions. We all know this. There's no possible way, because of that, mainly because of that she would be in the mindset to be able to do this, pull this shit off. Yeah. Who is ScamSlam on TikTok? Well, it's not me they're live streaming right now. They're not even talking about me because I'm in one of their lives. I just looked real quick. What do you know? That's what I didn't have blocked on this account, on my other account anyway. Yeah. Well, they have several accounts.
You can unfollow me. You ain't gotta. Okay, here's the video. Hey, class. Hey, let me go ahead and say this. Go ahead and unfollow me after I say this. And you ain't gotta argue in the comment sections on this video. But you can unfollow me. You ain't gotta make it a big deal, because when you get put out, you might come back as well. So just go ahead and unfollow me. Don't argue in the comments. ScamSlam is a whole scam. Con artists, abuser for people and following, and the mods are as well. I don't fall for little old lady tricks and all that stuff, so it's okay. It's okay if you dislike it. I would rather you unfollow me and me and say it with honesty. The moment you have to use other creators for content, you're not even original or creative. The moment you have to use other creators' content to get gifts and money and supposedly do a donation, you're getting conned already. So, end of the day, if you have your own funds and your own money, there's no need to use other people's to make it like you're doing a charitable deed. If you want to do charitable deeds, go out into your community and do something charitable. Gary, myself, Mr. Clay, Zay Zay as well, we're all saying she a con, and somebody got to say it out loud, okay? Asking you to gift for refrigerators and any other household items out of the kindness of your heart is a con, okay? The same way those people that call you on the phone to ask you for your social security number and telling you they're helping you, and you end up out of thousands and thousands of dollars because you were just being a helpful person. So, end of the day, I said what I said. Con artist, scammer, snuck into anti-scam under this banner of I'm helping. And anybody else that sneak into anti-scam and don't do their own content, yeah, you a con, you a scam. But if you ain't an anti-scam, you just screaming somebody, that ain't none of my business. Do what you do, and just know that
Yeah, he wanted to do an interview with me one time, and nope. Yeah. And he just said, ScamSlam is a scammer. Yes, it was. See, someone told me that he wanted to do an interview with me or something, or wanted me to go live with him or something. I did not do it. Probably a good thing I didn't. What I do know is the shit. Like, what are all these people that are doing this shit? What are they gonna do if the results come back that I'm Tanya? Even if the results come back that I'm not. Number one, if the results come back saying I'm not Tanya, I'm not the one who started this whole thing. My life was turned upside down. And I've always said, if I'm not Tanya, I will continue to talk about her. Because somebody has to know something. But to sit there and say the shit that they've said about me, it's a fucking appalling, to say the least. You know what I mean? I share my life and things like that on here to help others. To know that no matter what you're going through, you can get through anything. And at the same time, I gotta deal with this shit. So it's like, you come on here to help others, and then you end up... I don't know why people do the shit that they do. Especially when I would... You know what I mean? I don't understand it. You know? For the past 2 years, even before this whole thing about me might be, me possibly being someone else, I've dealt with shit that nobody should have to fucking deal with. I've been told on my lives to unalive myself by multiple people on fake accounts. I've been stalked, I've been harassed, I've been tormented, you name it. I've had, and I know who started the whole thing and got others involved. I'm not dumb. This is my daughter. Who befriended people in a certain fan group, a certain fan club, lied about me, and everything. It's just, yeah. Not to mention some of these women in this certain fan group don't like me and think I'm crazy and everything else. Why? All because of how I feel about him. It's like, well, where do I begin? I've been called delusional. I've had DMs where they said that one person in particular said that she didn't think he would be safe alone with me. I'm delusional that he would never be with me. Another one that he's gay. Many times that he was gay. I've had threats. I've had scare tactics. You name it, it's happened. I've had fake friends get close. I've had people be fake as fuck to get close to me because they thought they would get close to him. And then when he and I wouldn't end up together or whatever, they show their true colors. I've had people go out of their fucking way to show me that I could trust them just to hurt me in the end. One of his fans conned me out of about $300 when I was homeless in my car. Another one convinced me to go to Florida, that I could stay with her till I got on my feet, and she kicked me out. On what would have been... Oh, look. Look, here we are. Your life contains themes that some may find uncomfortable and has been restricted. Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, I'm going to start this over again. Come right back. I'll be right back. Yep. Oh. Shit. Welcome to my world. Lord have mercy. Kind of tells you who's reporting me, doesn't it? Kind of tells you who's been reporting me in one way or another. So depending on what I'm talking about when that shit happens, tells me who reports me. Which group could be possibly reporting me. And I got reported for the dumbest shit. So yes, I've had threats, intimidation, scare tactics, you name it. I've been used. I said one of them convinced me to go to Florida and they kicked me out. I was homeless in my car for 9 months. Then someone told me, "Oh, I'd love it if you moved to Staten Island." That's how I ended up here. Ended up, a week after I got here, went to a homeless drop-in center to see what kind of help I could get. Was planning on going back west. And this was in the beginning of November of 2023. And while I was 30 minutes after I parked my car, it was towed. So I was in the homeless drop-in center for about 4 months, and then I moved in here. So I was homeless for a total of 13 months. No. Betty Davis was on her last leg. So no, I don't have a car. I wish I had a car. It'd be easier to get where I needed to go around here. In Manhattan, and when I go across on the ferry, I have no problem walking around wherever. It's easier to walk around when you're over there than to drive. Or to take the bus or whatever. But The results haven't come back yet. Still waiting on them. I ride the bus. Ubers are expensive. However, I'm hoping that one day I'll be able to get a car. I'll get a car again because I do need one. And I like to drive. I like to travel. Yeah. I like to travel. I like to be able to go and that. But alas, poor York. No, I do not have a car anymore. See, my car, my ex did a lot of damage to my car. And even after all the damage had been done, I drove that car around homeless in it for over a year, for a few years actually, with the wiring taped up on the dashboard next to the steering wheel. Went everywhere. Drove from Oklahoma to Texas to Florida to Vegas to... I've been everywhere in that car. So, yeah. All over the United States with it all. Like, when I say it was she was on her last leg. She was on her last fucking leg. Only told one person where I was parked that day. And ironically, 30 minutes after I parked the car, the tow truck company was called to tow my car. I did tell that person that I was going to go back west after I got paid. He got my brakes fixed. So I don't know if that had anything to do with my car being towed or not. But everything happens for a reason. And even if that person that I told did have my car towed, no, I wouldn't be mad at him. Or upset with him. Why? Because I know he was doing it for my own good. What sounds sketchy? Yeah, the person was probably most likely wanting to protect me. And the best way to do it was make sure I didn't go anywhere. So here I am. The person also knew what kind of condition the car was in too. So I told that person. Yeah, it is. Because if they hadn't have done it, I'm pretty sure I'd still probably be homeless, or God only knows. Hello. Did I say I was blaming anyone for my problems? No. So Tina, I think that's Tina. I'm sorry, I can't read your name, but okay. Well, you can just scroll on because you don't know what's been going on. It's funny because you follow me and you gift, like, I don't understand what you're trying to do here, because you're on the wrong live. Like, I blaming everybody for Jesus Christ. I only blame people for things that they actually do. Like the person that conned me out of the $300. Yeah, I know, right? And the other one convincing me to go to Florida and then kicking me out of her home, where I was homeless. Now, my car being towed, I was never angry about that. Was I upset in the beginning? A little bit. Because, whose name is Jenna? Anyways, was I upset in the beginning, after my car got towed? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, because I didn't want to stay at that place. But everything happens for a reason. I got over it very quickly. And I mean, I wouldn't be where I am now if the car hadn't been towed. So, hello. So yeah, I'm not mad at the person that had it towed. Yeah. Tell you one thing though, I do miss Florida. The cold and my body and the cold do not go well together. I miss the beach. I miss going to the beach and collecting seashells and even when I lived in my car, I was happier there. I don't know. Hell, when I lived in my car, I was going to the gym 3 times a day. I want to join the gym again. I got the protein shakes. I just need to join the gym. I miss working out. I used to walk the 2 miles on the treadmill each time, 3 times a day. I did 100 count of 50 to 100 pounds on each of the things 3 times a day. So basically the majority of my time I spent at the gym. I was eating right and I need to go. But I gotta pay for my... See, my insurance is Medicaid, so that I'm gonna pay for it. But I am gonna join a gym again. What did I eat? Well, I did the shakes for breakfast and lunch, and then yeah. And I would do a salad or whatever, and I was drinking the flavored water, but yeah, I was busting my ass at the gym. And honestly, I didn't really lose any weight. I just lost inches. I was like, the ab machine, I got it to where I did it too much, and it was. When you're not supposed to lift over 20 pounds, and you're lifting 50 to 100 pounds, and on the ab machine, where you do the weights and you go like this, and you're doing 90 pounds at 100 count, that's not a good thing. Okay. Well, thank you. But yeah, I wanna go back and join the gym again and start eating right again and everything else. Yeah, I have this habit of pushing myself too much. And has a lot to do with my past because of what people have said to me in the past and that, and so. But I miss going to the gym and working out, and I know for a fact I went to the gym all the time. Yeah. See, I'm not sure who Bear Cal is or what this blue thing that they're putting on there or whatever. Also saying that I didn't go to the gym. When I know I did. I did 100. I would do 100 pounds on the leg press. Well, you could tell. You could tell? Okay. Let me show you all something. Because when you can say, oh, I could tell you never went to the gym, how the fuck could you tell? Okay, let's go to April 2024. Nope, April 2023, that's right. Wrong year. That's being Frankie. In April of 2023. Okay. This is being his mom in April of 2023. Me and Auntie Colette. Okay. See how I looked in April 2023. I was heavier, right? see if I can. That's shortly after I started going to the gym. Now let's go to October 2023. Not to mention, where is it? So for people to say that, oh, I know you didn't go to the gym and this, that, and the other, really? How do you know? Were you with me? You know. Because now, look like this. So, you know. Yeah. Thank you. Well, thanks. You know, You can do it. You just gotta put your mind to it. So, Puppy Power, you were asking what the certain fan group said about me or to me? Well, let's see. I'm delusional that he would never be with someone like me. But different backgrounds. I don't know who it was then. I know somebody asked. But it's just... I've had threats, intimidation, scare tactic, you name it. You name it. But it is what it is. Yeah. Like I know a lot of the reason why they would be fake friends of mine, pretend to be friends of mine, was to go and talk shit to about me to others. Nah. See, I'm not scared of any of them, and they did it on fake accounts. Except one. One went as far as to not only DM me, but then after I blocked that person, after I blocked her, she then the next day went on to make a video addressing the whole Z-Mob. Anyone know Heather McCord and this, that, and the other? Just a whole lot of bullshit. It's like... yeah. I figured that much. And the thing is, I've never been able to figure out why these people hate me so much, especially when a lot of them haven't even spoken to me. And I've been told it's jealousy. I'm like, of what? Am I with him? I'd love to be with him, but am I with him? No. Well, what the fuck are you jealous for? I've had rougher times. It's like, why are these women jealous, and that I will never understand. Yeah. Because I can guarantee you that if he, say he didn't have the career he had, say he worked at McDonald's or whatever, right? They wouldn't care who he dated. They wouldn't give a flying fuck if I were to date him or not. Or if he were to date me or not. And the thing is, when it comes to celebrities and people in the entertainment industry, they are human beings. They just have a different career because that's the career path they chose. But they still have every right to their privacy and to be with whoever the fuck they want to be with. Me, all that matters is that he's happy. Even if it would be with somebody else. You know? This is so bad, and I guess because... I mean, I don't even get it. I guess people don't believe in love at first sight or something. Love has nothing to do with careers or money or backgrounds or anything. You don't choose who you fall in love with. Because I'll tell you what, before I ever saw him, I swore up and down I would never fall in love. I was going to be single the rest of my life. I was going to be fine with it. Then I see him, and any crush I ever had went out the fucking window. Any attraction to anybody else went out the fucking window. And I fell in love with him the first time I ever laid eyes on him. Saw his heart and his soul. He has a huge heart of gold and the most beautiful soul of anyone I've ever met, ever came across. And I've been in love with him for 4 years. And if he and I never end up together, I will never be with anybody else because my heart won't let me. You want to know how you know you're actually in love with someone? And if you've never met him in person, try joining a dating website. See how you feel. My daughter. The one I have problems with. When in 2022, this is months before I ever met him in person. My daughter's like, Mama, he's never going to be with you. I want you to be with, I want you to be happy. Let me set up this dating site for you. Dating profile for you on a dating website. This was in February 2022. I said, you're right, why not? I think it was POF or so, I don't even remember. I knew she was signing up. I was fine with it, and then I had my first match and freaked the fuck out. Made her deactivate it and cried and bawled my eyes out for a good few hours because I felt like I had cheated on him. And that was before I ever met him in person. So how do I know that I'm actually in love with him? That would be how. Along with the fact that no matter what I do, I can't stop thinking about him. And I genuinely miss him. I miss him more than I've ever missed anybody. He's also the only person I've ever felt comfortable with being physically affectionate with me. And the only time I've ever felt like I was at home, or like I was home, was when I was with him. So, I've been in love with him for 4 years now, and I still wait. It's been 4 years and I still wait. Because I don't have any other option. You know? I don't. So people can say whatever the hell they want. Because until he would tell me, I ain't listening. Even if he were to tell me he didn't want to be with me, didn't feel the same way, whatever, I would understand, but I still wouldn't be able to be with anybody else. You know? To me, he's the most handsome and sexiest man in the universe and always will be. Night. So, yeah. I know. I cry every time I watch it and I hear him sing it. And it's not the only song that I cry when I listen to him sing it either. It's just certain songs. I'm like his mom. Like Wigs and Wishes, this last time we were standing next to each other up by the stage, and when he was singing, we were both crying. And some of the certain songs that he was singing, his mom and I were both crying, and it's like, you know. Yeah, I would give anything just to be able to spend a little time with him. Where is he? Right now, I think he might be at his mom's. I don't know. Right now, he's probably at his mom's. Are you asking, who is he? His name is Frankie Zilferino. Well, how did I come across him or how did I meet him? Because first time I ever laid eyes on him was a week after I downloaded TikTok. How I met him in person. Well, we met in person at Wigs and Wishes of 2022. And, see if I can play the video. I didn't ask for this video. I don't know who. I didn't even know it was taken till 3 days later when I got it. That's me. Obviously, that's him. Hello. Morning. That was after the event, but yeah, that was the first night we met in person. Yeah, I saw at the Cheer Choice Awards in April of 2023. I went to Wigs and Wishes in 2023 and then again in 2024. So, and yes, he is very well aware of how I feel about him. I don't think of him like that. You know, for me, the perfect date for me with him would be just spending quality time together. I don't know. Frankie Zolfarino. I honestly don't know. He hasn't told me. I mean, we've had moments. When I told him in Vegas that I was in love with him and had been since the first time I ever laid eyes on him, I got the weirdest response. No, we've never gone out on a date, nothing like that. But his response to me when I told him I was in love with him was, oh, but I want you to fall in love with somebody else because I want you to be happy. But I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Okay. And then in 2020, and then at Wigs of Wishes in 2023, we had a semi-private moment afterwards, after the event during the fireworks. I actually DM'd him. So the fireworks were beautiful. And I went over, kind of in the corner by the balcony because everybody was out there. There was like 1,000 people there, and everybody was out on the balcony. So I was over in the corner on, and I don't know. I think I'd been standing there for 3, 4, maybe it was a few minutes, and then something said, "Look over," and I looked. He was standing there. It was like this. Right next to me. And my dumbass says, "Oh, fancy meeting you here." And he laughed. He said, "Yeah, I'm just trying to get video of the fireworks." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And we smiled at each other, and he put his hand on my arm. And before we could say anything else, someone came over and said he had to go take photos or something. And he's like, "Right now?" And they said, "Yeah." And that was that. And then when I went to Eggs and Wishes this last time, I DM'd him afterwards. I said, "I'm going to the disco. I gotta go change my shoes first because I'm going to the car first to change my shoes because I had blisters from the damn shoes." And I said, "But I'm going to the disco and I hope I see you there." I couldn't find the car to save my goddamn life. By the time I found the car, changed my shoes, I don't know how long it had passed, but he had already gone. He had been there and gone. And I hadn't seen him since. I did take him a homemade banana bread with homemade peanut butter frosting down to the studio he teaches at for his birthday, but he wasn't there. But I left it with his friend, who seemed to know me, that I'd never met before. I mean, I've seen her. She's like, "Oh, you have something else for Frankie?" I was like, "Yeah, it's his birthday." Yes, I'm definitely going this year. Even if he's not going to be performing or even going to be there, I am definitely going. Because it's for an amazing cause. Paula, I'm sure, will be hosting there again this year. Martino, he's amazing. So yeah, I'm definitely going this year. I don't know if he's going to be going or performing, but I'm definitely going. It'd be nice to be able to talk to him and have a conversation with him without it being a meet and greet or having a bunch of people around, like getting, like, where we can't talk. Or, you know what I mean? But yeah. I'd love it if he'd just show up at my door. Come talk to me like a normal person. Come talk to me not like a normal person. We can hang out in my kitchen. Well, my living area, which is in my dining room. It's very private. Like, come to my house, show up, talk to me, we can hang out, we can chill, Netflix and chill, just hang out, have normal conversations, see where things go. I can't drink. But we could do the gardening. His name's Frankie. Frankie Zolfarino. We do the gardening. That's what I do, sit on my couch and watch, whatever. And yeah. Yeah, but I can't drink. I'll be sick for days. I mean, I could, but the last time that I drank way too much was like 4 bottles of wine. And I was sick for about a week. Gastroparesis sucks. Or sweet tea. I'd love it if, hell, we could fuck things up in the kitchen. Cooking or ordering or whatever. Order a pizza. Or whatever, Just, I just want to spend quality time with him. Get to know him and let him be himself. Not have to put on a persona. Just let him be him. Don't have to go anywhere, don't have to spend a lot of money, don't have to spend any money at all, shit. Just chillax and hang out. I wish. I keep hoping. Maybe someday. Hell, maybe we sing together. Some people said they'd like to hear us sing together. Do a duet together or something. But I don't know about that. However, if he ever asked me to sing, I would love for him to do that, but Well, then how about this? You message him and tell him he should come see me in that then. Yeah, I don't put my life on hold in that. I still live my life all the time. I live my life to the, no matter what. What's the one song that I want him to sing? God, I don't know. I love all his songs. Let's see, what would be the one song I would want him to sing to me? Well, if he was going to serenade me, it'd be a slow song, so probably Flying Without Wings. I know it's a his song, he redid it, but he did it beautifully. Actually, that's not my favorite, but I love all his music. I sing all his music, actually, when I do my lives and that, too. Even Too Grown, yes, I rap, too. It is a beautiful song. You want to hear what? You want to hear me rap or sing? Which one? I'll do one song because it's late. You want to hear me rap? Okay. I'll do 2 songs. As I go through the damn list. Shit. That way so grown, that's the way so grown. Dead legs look so long, none curled up to your bone. Don't hit me with a neck roll, cause I ain't even trying to let go. Little mama keeps too grown, put a booty on me. Motherfucker. Put it on me. My boys are like the ass is free. Let me tell you, I wait to see. You said, thinking you need to see. You're so free. Eyes on sheep, eyes on me. Get ready. Me so cool. I love you physique. Rhythm please. Bouncing on me. I got a very mad connection with me. Way too grown. Way too grown. Here's up. Mama shake that shit. Oh. Break the bone off the hip. Break the bone off the hip. Now, if he could teach me how to dance, that'd be great, too. Shake that shit out. Yeah, those are right, the dance is free. Get back to you, we can see. You said thing you need to see. We're so free. Eyes on sheep, eyes on me. Get ready. Feel so cool. I love you to see. Girlfriend, please, bouncing on me. I got a girl now kissing with me. Way too grown. Way too grown. Way too grown. Here's your mama shake that shit. Oh. Break the bone off the hip. You bad bitch. You bad, bad bitch. You bad, bad bitch. Break your hips, don't shake that shit out. Shake that ass like Janet. Roll that ass like Janet. Shake that ass like Janet. Roll that ass like Janet. Shake that ass like Janet. Roll that ass like Janet. Get your ass out of that 32 girl. Put your trigger in the ball, 32 girl. Way rough that play, 32 girl. 32 girl, 32 girl. You be loving that shit, 32 girl. You be singing that shit, 32 girl. Now, what's that about 32 girl? You better. Hey. You think you're cute like that, huh? Walking up in here going to shit. Girl, you're too grown, baby. Girl, you're too grown. That is Too Grown by Frankie. Cause I look so grown. As I look so grown. Them legs look so long. Let me climb up to your thong. Don't let me when that grow. Cause I ain't even trying to let go. You know, because you're too grown. Don't just. Alright. Then of course I gotta do this one. Everybody's looking for that something. One thing that makes it all complete. You'll find it in the strangest places. Places you never knew it could be. Some find it in the face of their children. Some find it in their lovers' eyes. Who can deny the joy it brings when you found that special thing? You're flying without wings. Some find a sharing every morning. Some in their solitary lives. You'll find it in the works of others. A simple line can make you laugh or cry. You'll find it in the deepest friendships, the kind you cherish all your life. And when you know how much that means, when you found that special thing, you're flying without wings. And so impossible as it may seem, you've got to fight forever a dream. 'Cause who's to know which one you let go would make you complete? Well, for me it's waking up beside you to watch the sunrise on your face, to know that I can say I love you at any given time or place. It's little things that only I know. Those are the things that make you mine. And it's like flying without wings, 'cause you're my special thing. I'm flying without wings. Let's get it. And you're the place my life begins. and you'll be where it is. I'm flying without wings, and that's the joy it brings. I'm flying without wings. Damn it. I hate crying. I hate crying. Damn it. There's one thing that I've been hearing in my head a lot lately, and I don't know why.
Stocking up for the...
And it's this one. It's this. They read you Cinderella, you hoped that would come true. And one day your Prince Charming would come rescue you. You like romantic movies, and you never will forget the way you felt when Romeo kissed Juliet. Now all this time that you've been waiting, baby, you don't have to wait no more. I can love you like that. I would make you my world, move heaven and earth. If you were mine, girl, and I would give you my heart, be all that you need. Show you you're everything that's precious to me. If you give me a chance, I can love you like that. That's like the only part I hear in my head. Lately. All the time. But yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow night, probably. Maybe, I don't know. Now, if I could just get him to come talk to me. Like a normal person. But yeah, I'd love it if he would come and talk to me. Hell, if he would serenade me, shit. Come over. Come on over. Come on over. Come on in. Pull up your seat. Take a load off your feet. Come on over. Come on in. You cannot mind. Take a load off your mind, yeah. Then there's, am I dreaming? Or still bad? Was thinking that if I can't bed, but no one needs to know right now. Got my heart set, my feet wet, and he don't even know yet. Yes, he does. And no one needs to know right now. I met a tall, dark, handsome man. Rather busy making big plans, but no one needs to know right now. I'll tell him someday, some way, somehow. But I'm gonna keep it a secret for now. World's worst kept secret. How do you know who he would be interested and not interested in? You don't. And age is nothing but a number. Do you know the guy that played Michael Carrington on Grease 2? Do you know his wife in real life is the woman that played Tabitha on Passions. Did you know that? No, you didn't? And then look at Queen Cheryl on here, her husband, right? Her and her husband. She's 30 plus years older than him. Age is nothing but a motherfucking number. Has nothing to do with love. So in your mind, the only ones that are interested in older, their significant others being older would be women, correct? Let's see. My ex-husband, my first husband, our divorce, we got divorced when I was 26. He's 8 years older than me. When I was 26, the woman he left me for was 20 years older than me. So, the one right above you. Men Gigi or whatever. So, I'm doing alright. And I've said this many times. The only person that could tell me he would not be interested in me or whatever would be him. Him. That's it. Love has enough age, career, money, background. None of that has anything to do with love. Age is nothing but a number. 2 consenting adults. Yeah. 2 consenting adults. I mean, Again, I'm going to say this. What makes you believe that he wouldn't be interested in me because of my age? Or you're just assuming? Statistics. Okay, well, you would be wrong. See, since the beginning of time, men have preferred older women. Why? Because we know what we're doing. And we know what we want in life. So if you want to, I really honestly don't care if people, he won't be interested. Like, this is another thing. He wouldn't want to be with you because of your age, because you're older. God, I've heard he wouldn't want to be with, I'm delusional, he wouldn't want to be with me because I'm a nothing, I'm a nobody. My background is different than his career, money, my looks, my weight, and now my age. Now my age. Because we've had my looks, my weight, my background, my, now it's my age. You never heard the song Older Women Are Beautiful Lovers? Said older women, they understand. You've never heard that song? Okay. Yeah. See, actually, statistics show that men prefer older women. Just saying, that's been since the beginning of forever now. And we have more life experience. And men prefer older women because, for many reasons. Oh, thank you. But yes, men prefer older women. I mean, the amount of videos I've seen about women in their 30s saying that older women compete with them and everything else and all this shit, it's like, I can compete with nobody. And older women don't compete with younger women. Well, I'm either 43 or 44, so... Also, he doesn't want kids. He doesn't want kids. And I don't have the indoor plumbing for children. And I haven't since I was 26. Or was it 27? Could have been 27. Somewhere around there. So, yeah. Some guys don't want children. He doesn't. The only child he wants is Presley. And maybe a couple more like Presley. Presley being his little Frenchie. I had a hysterectomy when I was 26. And he has his career and everything, and children are expensive in that. And yeah, he doesn't want kids. He's a great uncle. He's an amazing uncle, and he would be an amazing father. But I know for a fact he doesn't want kids. He's amazing. He's great with his nieces and other kids and everything. But as far as him having kids, I don't think he wants kids. He's actually pretty much said that. He doesn't want kids. You know. And even if he did want kids, you know, there's ways to go about having kids if you can't have a child yourself, right? Just say. But I'm pretty sure we'd have the fur babies and that, you know. Oh my god. You know. Let's put it this way. When I leave the house, usually, I wear my rings when I leave the house. But, when you have to buy a fake wedding set to wear when you leave the house so you don't get hit on, that should tell you something. Because all the time. When I say I could have any guy I want, I can have any guy I want. Just the only guy I want is him. You know. Yeah, so when I go to leave the house, I wear. And then when I come home, I take it off. Sometimes I forget to put them on before I leave the house, though. Because I'm not interested in anybody but him, nor would I ever be interested in anybody but him. You know. I remember before winter, it was last year, it was at night, I think it was the end of summer, it was in the fall, something like that. I was sitting outside over in Manhattan, it was at night, and I was sitting there on live, and some French dude comes over, he asked me if I had a light, and I'm like, no, sorry, I don't smoke. He's like, oh, you should start. I said I quit smoking in 2022. And then he asked if he could sit down and get to know me better. And I was like, sorry, I'm married, or something I made up some bullshit excuse. And that's when he proceeded to call me some derogatory things in French. Yeah. And walked off. After I got up, I said, and I made an excuse, so I would get up and walked off, and I went away till he left. When I was sure he was gone, I went back and sat in a different area. And then later that night, I stopped. I walked around for a bit, and then I stopped at one of those bodega things and got a burger and fries. And while I'm waiting, this other guy comes up and orders his food. And then he starts talking to me. Flirting with me and everything. And it's either I have to act stupid or I have to lie. That time I acted stupid, like I didn't know he was flirting with me, didn't know he was hitting on me. So yeah. Yeah. That's also probably one reason why I don't wear the angel perfume out very often. The only reason I bought the Angel perfume, and that was because he said it was his favorite. Anywho, someday my prince will come and see me at my house and have a normal conversation with me, I hope. He's it for me. Even if I never get to be with him, I'm not going to be with anybody else because I can't. I've only been waiting for 4 years, you know. We met. Okay, so I came across him a week after I downloaded TikTok. I came across one of his videos. Didn't know his name. Didn't know anything about him. Saw him, and just first thing I saw was his huge heart of gold, most beautiful soul. And I instantly fell in love with him. And that was February of 2021. 4 years ago. Later that year, we ended up having a Zoom. And I was really nervous about it, but like as soon as we were talking to each other, like it was instantly like it felt like I'd been talking to like I knew him my whole life. Like I'd known him forever. And I've never been able to talk to anybody like that before either. And then Wigs and Wishes 2022 is when we met in person for the first time. Let me explain how I know that I'm in love with him. And I can't be with anybody else. In 2022, I think it was the end of February 2022, when my oldest daughter, was living with us. Me and that family. She's like, Mama, he's never going to be with you. I want you to be happy. Let me set you up on a dating website. Yeah, okay, sure. So I knew she was doing it. I knew I was fine with it and everything. Then I got the first match. Freaked out. Made her deactivate it. Bawled my eyes out. And it was because I felt like I had cheated on him. That's how I know I can't be with anybody but him. And if I never with him, then I can't. I'm not going to be with anybody because I can't be. He's had my heart this whole time. I've been in love with him this whole fucking time for 4 years. And I can't, I've tried, just, okay, I'm just gonna move on, this, and the other, and I can't. I can't because my heart won't let me. So it's not going to matter if somebody amazing comes along or not. Because he's it for me, whether I ever get to be with him or not. I can't help that. Damn it, I hate crying. When you truly are in love with someone, when it's your person, whether they know it or not, you can't be with anybody else when you're in love with someone. When you truly are in love with someone, there's no way you can ever be with anybody else, no matter what. Because your heart won't let you. First time I ever saw any attraction I had to anybody else went out the fucking window. Shit. I had crushes on Johnny Depp, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Triple H, Channing Tatum, all that shit went out the fucking window. The only person I'm attracted to in this whole entire universe is him. It's because of him in here. But all that matters to me is that he's happy. Maybe someday he'll see that. Channing Tatum's your husband, he just doesn't know that. I like that. I do like that. Thing is, I don't want to change anything about him. I'm not the jealous type. I'm not like him dancing with other women. I go, baby, get it. That's how I'd cheer him on. Shit, Yeah, I know. I do love myself. But he has my heart. And always will. He's the only person I could ever be with. Maybe someday. But see, here's the thing, too. A lot of people don't realize this. When you truly, I don't want to be with him because I need to be with somebody. I'm fine on my own. I want to be with him because I'm in love with him. And I want to make him happy, I'll make him happy. Because that's all, when it comes to him, whether I ever get to be with him or not, it doesn't matter, as long as he's happy. That's all that matters to me. Even if he ends up with someone else, as long as he's happy and the person treats him right and everything, and it is good to him, I will defend the relationship and be protective of her too, or him, or whoever he ends up with. See, I'm very protective of him and his family. Frankie. And they know that I'm very protective of him and his family. They know I'm protective of them. And I'll defend her and their relationship and everything else to the death. And I would be very overprotective of her too, or whoever he ends up with. But the first time they would ever hurt him, I will rock that orange jumpsuit. Don't play with me. I love him. Hell, no matter how hard I've tried, I can't even stop thinking about him, and it's like, you know. I can't, like, I've tried, like, from the time I wake up to the time I go to sleep, no matter what I'm doing, I can't stop thinking about him. Even when I worked retail, all day long, running the store the majority of the time by myself, still couldn't stop thinking about him no matter what I was doing, no matter how hard I tried. I know he's been hurt a lot in the past. That's one thing I would never do. Someone asked me one time how I felt about if other women in that loved him like I do or loved him as much as I do. And I want everyone to love him. You know? I want him to be a household name, and I want everyone to see how amazing he is. Because he is. See, before I ever knew about him, I finally got free of my ex in December 1st, 2020. After 3 years of hell. And I decided then that I was never going to be with anybody. I would never fall in love with anybody. I was fine being alone for the rest of my life, and I was. And I am, no matter what. I'm okay being alone. Never did I think that I would ever feel the way I feel about anybody like I do him. Because I've never felt this way about anyone before him. And man, the way I treated my exes, shit, I treated them like they were kings. Did everything for them. Put up with their shit. Can you imagine? I end up with him and he treats, if I get treated right and everything, and if it's him, I know I would be. Can you imagine? Treat me, right. Nah, I'll treat you even better than the way I did those guys. So yeah. Never in my wildest imagination did I think that I would ever fall in love, be in love, be with anybody, or want to be with anybody. And then he came along. Never in my wildest imagination did I ever think that I would fall in love with somebody else about 10 years younger than me either, who is an entertainer celebrity. But also, just because he's an entertainer / celebrity, he's also a human being. I might. And all I want to do is make him happy. And take care of him the way he should be, the way he deserves to be taken care of, and treat him like the way he deserves to be treated. I take care of him. Hell, I've done 4-hour round trip bus rides to take him stuff down to the studio that he teaches at when he's here. Just to let him know I was thinking about him. Things like that. Hopefully someday. Whatever's meant to be will be. If it's meant to be, it'll be. He teaches dance. He's been teaching dance since he was like 10 or 12. But he travels around the country and even Canada in that teaching. So he's not just an entertainer and singer in that, he also teaches. Que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera, what will be, will be. Well, these classes are actually... it's not that simple. These aren't actually adult classes. These are, and they do competitions and things like that. I would love to take one of his classes. But it would have to be an open one and all that, so... His youngest niece is a mini him to a T. She's like his little protege. I'm not even joking. Kinda. I haven't met his nieces, but I've met his sister, his mom, his dad, his cousin, his uncles, his aunts. I've met his family. Wigs and Wishes in 2023, I actually, before the event and after the meet and greet, there was food, as there always is every year. And I sat with his family and ate a little bit with them and, talked. And Wigs and Wishes this last year, his family was in the whole row behind me. Like, I don't know how this happened, but I'm here, and then his family is right behind me. His cousin was directly behind me. His mom was on this side. His sister was next to his mom, or something like it, the whole family. So, what the fuck? He, like, I didn't ask his permission. We just hung out. Like, and I didn't, I just went to my assigned seat last year, this last Wigs and Wishes, and their seats, their tickets were in the row behind me. It's very interesting how that worked. I wish he would, actually, I think the next step would be for him to just show up at my house and talk to me. I would hope. All I want, quality time. That's it. Just a little bit. I know he's busy. But hopefully sometime soon. Hold on.
show you how to do that. Let me show you all the little fadeaway. Little 8.
Anyways. Yeah, he knows. Anyways, I am going to end this for now. It is 3:17 in the morning. So, yeah, I'm going to go to bed. Y'all have a great night. I'll be on later, maybe. Yeah, go tell him that. Go tell him that, because, yeah, I've tried. Anywho, I'll be on later. Y'all have a good night. Till next time, see you later.